1, 2, 3.
I'm not ready.
Jenny.
What? Jenny.
Do I sound like Forrest Gump? Jenny.
You do. Ew.
Jenny.
Cut it out.
Run, Forrest, run.
Run, Forrest, run.
Why'd you run so fast, Forrest? 'Cause you told me to.
Oh my god. Dude, that was too good. 'Cause you told me to. Oh shit. Oh shit. What's up? Hi, you guys.
Hi.
Did you see?
Episode 3.
Can you see the number?
We rhymed. You said, do you see? And I was like, episode number 3.
Oh.
Spitting bars.
Bars. That was unintentional. The talent. The fucking talent. Yo, we got something. Yo, I'm excited for this episode. Hold on, because I got, bro, the passion that I have for the show that you introduced me to.
So I introduced her to this wonderful show that I hope you guys watch.
It's on Netflix.
And it's called The Ultimatum. It's
Bro.
literally the most toxic show you'll ever see.
Dude, it's on Netflix. You have to watch it because it is so mind-boggling to the
fact that
fucking
people are
human
doing
brain.
this.
And these people are our age, like 21, 22, very early 20s. So I'm like,
So just in case if they haven't seen the show, we'll give like a quick synopsis of like what's
give like
about.
a breakdown, yeah.
So basically what it is 6 couples go to the show, and one person of each couple wants to get married and the other person doesn't. So now in this experiment, for 2 weeks, all the couples officially break up and are going to date the other 6 couples.
Dude.
And then after dating for 2 weeks, you have to pick one person to basically get married to.
Dude.
And go in and live with them for 2 weeks and basically act like a married couple.
Dude.
After those 2 weeks, you now go back to your original partner.
Bruh.
And live with them for 2 weeks. And at the end, you decide who you want to be with and you marry them.
Nah. No. Immediately no. And she was telling me about it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? I got so engulfed, so invested, because it's weird. Like, it's so weird to watch. Like, I can't comprehend it, because how is it that and thing is, these couples were dating for a minute, some for a year, 5 years.
For me, what's crazy, though, is that, so the first time I watched it, I wasn't in a relationship. And then I rewatched season 1 again because I was showing it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, being in a relationship, watching that show is actually, like, appalling. Because I'm like,
What do you mean? I'm single and I watched it and it was appalling.
No, but, like, I mean, no, I get what you mean. Because, like, since I had never been in a relationship, I was like, damn, that's kind of weird. Like, sus. But, like, now that, like, I've actually been in a relationship, I'm like, wow, like, I would kill someone.
It's not even that I would. Why? If you have to ask your significant other
For an ultimatum?
hey, me or her, what?
I'd actually kill
What?
myself.
Oh my god! Walk away. Step. The door. Step. Out. Outside. Why? I don't get it. And you're living with a stranger for 2 weeks, and some of these couples, they got a little freaky, they got a little nasty.
And, like, they would start saying, I love you, and would be like, I really have okay, my thing is, I'm a very, like, closed-off person. So for me, it's just the, like, falling in love or, like, liking someone within 2 weeks of talking to them. I'm like, that's insane. Like, sure, like,
dude.
maybe having, like, a small little crush, sure, but being like, damn, I think I might leave my girlfriend of 5 years for a bitch I just met 2 weeks ago. Like, that's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I also think it's just like the rush. Again, you have to be a very non-monogamous person to put yourself in that situation, because for you to go in there and for you to fall for someone that quickly, you know, some people might not think it's normal, but for others, I think I see, like, maybe it's just a rush and a thrill. Like, I'm not with her. I'm going to really, like, invest and try this out and see if it works. And for some people it did. And, like, that's fine. But I don't think that you should base your relationships or test this out via real life. Because I don't think that's not something that should be, I think, like an option or something that you should ask your partner, like, hey, me or someone else, or hey, if you want to go try something out for 2 weeks, go ahead and do it. I think in terms of that, maybe like take a break, without dating people, just take a break and figure yourself out and then come back when you're ready. But to simply just let someone, give them a hall pass and just let them go and fuck around and do what they want. I think that has a lot to say, like, about your self respect,
Yeah,
in a
like,
sense.
my thing is also is that like it's
We
all
need to
like
write these down because we're gonna jump into another show. Put the ultimatum. We need to. One second. We need to put the ultimatum.
Okay, so while you're writing that, so people that you know, if you want to marry someone very early, like not very early on, but I feel like early on, you can figure out and establish if you see yourself with this person for the rest of your life. So I'm like, if after 6 or however years and the other person's still like, oh, I don't know, like, I feel like that's already your answer of like, no, you don't want to marry that person and you're just trying to push it off.
I did it to the best of my ability. Okay, as I was saying, listen, there's couples who take breaks, man. There's couples who take breaks, and that's fine. Take a break. I don't think, to me, my opinion, a version of taking a break is simply you're not dating other people, you're not seeing other people. You're taking a break, being by yourself. I just need a minute away so I can figure myself out and reroute and remap myself, and then I will come back. We will come back together when we're ready, and we feel like we can communicate and talk and like understand each other from a better point of view. Because simply going out and fucking around with other people, I think there's a higher chance of putting your relationship in jeopardy. But again, the show ate. Okay?
No, it's crazy.
Besides that, the show fucking ate because there was scandals, okay? I'm not giving anything away. You need to fucking watch it. I'm not giving shit away. It's the fact that these couples are trading places with each other. That should be enough. That should give you enough detail. Let your mind run and then test that theory out and watch the show because it's insane.
And then
it's
like
insane.
The other episode that it's the same people. It's Nick and I don't know where her name is, Lachey. I forgot what her name.
Mm-hmm.
I know his name is Nick. I forgot what her name is.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have Love is Blind, which I think
Yes.
I made you watch the first season also,
Yes.
right?
So right now,
I want to watch the last season. Everything that I've seen on my TikTok has been about this new season of Love is Blind. And I've been dying to watch it.
so that's what I'm trying to get into now is Love is Blind. It's a little iffy for me just because it's very influencer heavy, like very influencer heavy. And at one point it kind of lost me because one of these influencers was on there and he basically explained like it didn't bother him to be on the show because he said it. He was like, "Oh, it doesn't bother me to be on here. I get more exposure this way." So to me, it kind of took away from that. I was like, "Man, stay in character, bro. Stay in character. Come on, man. Like, come on. I'm trying to get into this shit." So it was kind of iffy. I'm still trying to,
But I
wrap
mean,
my mind
like,
around
say
it.
with the first season, a couple really came, like, it was the power couple. Because I think 2 couples stayed together, if I'm not mistaken. But there's, like, one main one that they're doing commercials and they're doing, like, different stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. But, like, you can tell that, bro, they fell in love. And, like, seeing their love, like, come about was actually really cool.
Yeah. And like I said, like there were couples on the ultimatum and for Love is Blind that they ended up like working out, fantastically. So again, like to some extent the show does work, but I purposely only like it for dramatic reasons because it fucking ate. The ultimatum is weird. Weird, bro. Fucking weird.
For my
But it works. But like it's so good. Oh my god, you gotta watch it. It's just so good.
for my thing with Love is Blind is damn, I keep losing my train of thought.
Write it down on the board. Put Love is Blind on the board. I put the ultimatum.
I don't know, where'd you put the marker?
Right here.
I'm trying to think of what
I already have the third show in mind.
So the whole concept of Love is Blind is if love is actually blind and it doesn't matter about the physical attributes of a person. But my thing is, they still got quote unquote attractive people. There wasn't really anyone ugly.
No, because there are producers and script writers. They you know,
I know, but then obviously because it's a show. But my thing is like, I feel like if Love was truly blind, if they threw in some
100%.
some not good looking people in there.
Hold on.
But the thing is, that's what they're trying to test, is if love is blind. So what if these people make a connection with someone they is not quote unquote an attractive? So then if you meet, are you going to stay with that person, or are you leaving because how they look? And there you will see if love is actually blind.
Hold on though. In my eye, I don't know.
It is degrading. At the end of the day, that's really degrading. So I think that's the reason that they don't do it.
I wouldn't say it. Hold on, because I wouldn't use the word ugly people or unattractive people. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's why I said quote unquote like there's somebody for everybody. That's why I said quote unquote unconventional. Well, I didn't say it, but that's what I was trying to say. Unconventionally ugly, like unconventionally attractive. Because that's why at the end of the day, everyone has like their own beauty within them and all of that.
There's somebody for everybody.
So that's why. I said like what was the word I said? I just keep losing. Unconventionally attractive. Like there's people that are very like conventionally attractive, that it's the basic, you see them and that's, you know, automatically, yes, that's pretty. But then there's some people that it's like you have to look at them and be like, okay, yes, they're pretty in like their own way and all of this.
Yeah. And that's why, I mean, the show's weird also. That's another weird one, another weird couple. Just think about this, like, man, just think about, it's so weird. Like, Hinge in real life. Like, it's just awkward. It's so fucking, wait a minute. Did you see that thing on TikTok of this girl trying to explain her job? And she's like, I'm a scientist.
Yes. So, So it turns out, though, because she
explained herself.
She explained herself.
Good
and
for
she
her.
was, like, editing, really. She was, like, they edited which shows exactly how it is.
Exactly.
And then even then,
which brings me back to my point. These shows are, from a producer point of view and from, like, a director, from a cast member hiring person, you do need someone that has that oomph and that drama and that aspect where they're like, no, I don't mind. And these producers and these directors will go up to you and they fucking manipulate them too, mind you. Like, all those cups, alcohol.
Yeah, so that's
throughout the entirety of the show.
That they're getting sued.
You're drunk. Yeah.
They're getting sued. That's the main reason. So a lot of people were upset because Love is Blind for this new season, there's not that many couples. But then I saw it was because there was a few couples, but they're the people that are part of suing them. So that's why they had to remove them.
But as they should, though. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You do have to manipulate. There is a form of manipulation when it comes to like any of these shows.
It's reality TV. Reality TV is not real, and I feel like it's everyone knows this, and everything's a setup.
Yeah, there is a form of manipulation when it comes to it. But that's why I'm like, it is what it is, bro. Like, you know, I mean,
they knew what they were signing up for. Like, did you really think that everything?
Well, maybe if they're suing, then obviously there was something in that contract that wasn't stated. There was something in that contract that was not mentioned, and that's why they're suing. But again, the show eats. Okay, so you gotta watch it. Okay, please watch The Ultimatum. Other than Love is Blind, don't watch Love is Blind. Ranking, that's number 1. Okay, watch The Ultimatum first, because the shit that goes down.
No, it's crazy. And then I just started watching, like, we watched a little bit of season 2, but we never really finished.
Yeah. Bro, last show I need to talk about, and you're going to be like, Isa, well, should I? Last show I want to talk about, well, if we have time, maybe we'll jump in on another one. Listen, I can't. I watched it when I was younger, and I still kind of like it.
I was right. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Let's see if you know me well enough. What is it?
Jersey Shore?
No. Nope.
What were you going to talk about then?
Kardashians. I'm sorry. It's another show that I just can't. I can't. They're so rich, and their lives are so interesting. They're just so fucking rich, bro. Like, they're so, like, so we were going to stay in the Hamptons, and Courtney, like, the whole scandal with the wedding, bruh.
Which, you know that I don't like. I don't like Courtney at all.
Dude, the whole scandal, she was like, oh my God, with Kim and Courtney and like, oh my God, I'm sorry, but like I eat that shit up. Like I love it so much because it's so beyond what the majority of like society and our population is in. Like, how are you arguing over a Dolce and Gabbana
Yeah, that's why like
collab?
they're just very out of touch with reality, and it's
Dude,
insane with how out of touch with reality they are because of the stuff that they do.
I don't know, man. You never know. I mean, again, I think each sister is in their own fucking lives and their world,
But
but
they're all out of touch with
there's
reality.
there's a lot of dude. The fact that they were arguing over a Dolce and Gabbana collab and Courtney's wedding was so beyond me. I'm like, this is how
Wanna hear a little controversial take on a Kim thing? So remember when she dropped her earring
yeah
in the thing?
yeah.
Okay, me personally, I feel like her reaction was okay. Because people are like, there are people dying. Okay, me personally, if I lost that diamond earring in the middle of the ocean, I will have the same reaction.
She explained why she had just bought it herself. I'm pretty sure that was her first big
Exactly.
purchase, so that's
why,
fine.
That's
I
why,
mean,
like, I
get
feel
it.
like the people that like hated on her and were like, cause Courtney was like, there's people dying. It's like, bro, like you spent a lot of money, and I feel like that makes Courtney more out of touch with reality, cause it's like Kim just spent this much money on this and she lost it right away.
It's kind of funny how the roles switch, though. You get me? Where she's like, Kim, there's people that are dying, but now Courtney is literally arguing over a Dolce and Gabbana ad. That's like kind of like ironic in a way, where I'm like, why were you bitching at Kim for losing her diamond earring, but now you're bitching at her for a Dolce and Gabbana ad? And you just got married. And did you hear there's more controversy? I know. Oh my God. Pause.
All right, go see what he says. Oh, okay. We left off on talking about the Dolce and Gabbana.
Yeah.
They said they were out of touch with reality, especially with the earring stuff.
We're back from break. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're back from break. But Kardashians, man, I mean, I'm telling you, they've got, again, it's just so crazy to watch because I'm like, wow, the money that these people have is astronomical. And the fact that they can argue about this and just not blink an eye, and they're like, I did it with Dolce. You know, like, who had their wedding in Italy? You took my wedding country. I'm like, damn, bro.
And my wedding singer.
Yeah, fucking Andrea Bocelli. Like, dude, it's so crazy to me. And that's why it's just a nice escapism from reality for me.
Like, right now, it just hit me, like, the fact that they had Andrea Bocelli
Yeah.
ready singing. Do you know, he usually comes here February 14th.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much the cheapest ticket for Andrea Bocelli is?
No.
For him, the cheapest ticket, like hasta arriba, that you can't even see him, is around $250.
I'm telling you.
So imagine how much they paid him for the wedding.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's again.
And like that's how, like, I feel like they don't understand how much money they have.
No, I think they do, Patty. I think they do. I don't think they're arrogant to the fact that they don't have money. But again, like, listen.
No, I know. They definitely know that they have money, but I don't think they understand how much money they have. That's what I mean.
No, but I think they do, though. Like, listen, I've watched, like, a few of their interviews and even, like, articles that people have written about them. And honestly, like, to me, they're so far from what they started off with that now, like, this is all business interactions. This is all business exchange.
Yeah.
This whole show, Kardashians, this was a business move. This was not anything for like, oh, because like the fans, I think it was a business action. And I think that's why they're making so much money. I think that's why they've been able to like move this far ahead.
Yeah,
each one of them has their own business now.
Because they're a brand. Like, them as a person
they're a
is
brand.
a brand. Like,
they're
Kim
a brand.
Kardashian's a brand. Like, no matter what, like, that's what they are.
Kim Kardashian.
But, like, say, like, for me, it's like, there's, like, small little things that you can tell that, like, yes, I feel like they understand, but I feel like there's, in some aspects, they are a little out of touch. Like, say, when Kylie Jenner was named first, like,
billionaire.
No, first self-made billionaire.
Yeah.
Which, that's incorrect. She's not self-made.
And Forbes corrected that.
Because that's why. Because I remember that was her biggest like accomplish, and
Yeah.
it's like you're not self-made. Yes, your accomplishment, like that's not. That's the thing is like people didn't want to take away her accomplishment because being a billionaire at her age is crazy. Because even then, she had her name, her makeup line, her all her stuff was
Right.
her.
But Forbes
But
Forbes did end up correcting that, and they were like, "Listen, self-made, no, but billionaire, yes." And again, but and thing is, like, I can't deny it, and I stand by this fact. Um, Kylie Jenner is close to us in our age. The girl had a big social media influence. She did, and she still does. Like,
yeah,
she does, and that's why she has the following and the popularity and the money that she does is because she honestly she used social media so well when it first started, and now it's boomed into this empire that she has a lot of influence over now. A lot.
I just thought of something I wanted to talk about with Kylie.
Mm.
So remember, I think it was about this happened. I want to say a month ago, but she specifically put a tweet out saying that she's never had any surgery done.
Kylie.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. I don't know if you remember that she tweeted not that long ago talking about how like she came out saying like, oh, I never got anything done, like stop talking about that, like I've never had surgery done on me.
Mm-hmm.
But then literally a week after she tweeted that, it was funny because she did an interview and she said, and I quote, well, not I quote, but she basically said, I regret getting plastic surgery because I don't want to have that image for my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, but you just said that you didn't have surgery done.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're saying you wish you didn't because now you don't want your daughter to be influenced by it.
I don't know. Again, I don't know. Uh, this is the problem that I have when it comes to like social media and any sort of interview, anything like that. Just like how we mentioned before, a lot of these shows that we watch, there's crazy cuts, there's crazy things that are edited out, there's crazy things that are edited in. Mics are on, mics are off. You don't know like what's happening. So again, to me, when it comes to these, to to this kind of family or these people with the status that they have, you don't know. I don't know. The only thing I know is that these women have paved the way to the point where they are ultimate successful, and it worked. Obviously, there was a formula there that worked.
Yeah.
And people, again, we are seeing and we are hearing and we are reading what's given to us. That's it. You do not know at the end of the day, when the lights are off, when they close their eyes and they go to bed and they say a little bit of prayer, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on with their manager, with their finances, with anything like that. I'm only seeing what's being given to me. So
Yeah, because
again,
why, like,
I don't
even
know.
with the
I
show,
don't
the
know.
Kardashians, at the end of the day, they also
They're the
have a say.
producers.
Yeah, they have the say
They
of
have
what
the say.
goes and like goes
Exactly.
on or off
Exactly.
that camera. So,
So
they show whatever they want us.
exactly. So to me, and I know that this is a saying that a lot of people say where they're like, more money, more problems. Um, I I'm not gonna compare. I know a lot of people are like quick to say like, "Ay, but those girls are so rich and they got it so easy. They don't know what it's like." Blah blah blah. All this stuff. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I don't know. Everybody has a skeleton in the closet, multiple. So I don't know what's happening behind those closed doors. I don't know the conversations that those women have, but all I know is I can see the success. That's it. And obviously there's something there that's working, and there's something there that's driving them, and there's something there that they keep pushing towards, and they're getting results. So at the end of the day, from a business point of view, I can applaud those women, and I can look at them and I can be like, listen, whatever y'all got, it's working for you. Oh my God. Because they are LA. They are based in LA, right? I saw this TikTok that this guy said, and I'm like, damn, bro, like, is that true? Like, do you agree with this? I'm going to tell you what he said. It's this guy on TikTok. And he was like, listen, pretty people move to New York. Ugly people move to LA to get pretty. But the pretty people are already in New York. And I'm like, damn, is that true? I've never been to New York. I've never like lived in New York, never been there. Are there pretty people?
I mean, there's pretty people anywhere.
Yeah, I know, but like I understand what he was trying to say.
I
Where he's
mean,
like, ugly people go to LA to get pretty, because you know LA does have that kind of facade where
yeah,
you go there to change.
I mean, I feel like also the beauty standard in both places is completely different because at the end of the day, in LA, you have to be basically a Barbie. Like you need to be that
Are you a barb?
skinny, tan, long hair.
Right.
But then that's the aesthetic. So that's
Right.
if for LA, I feel like if that's what you want to look like, that's what you'll aim. But like say in New York, sure, pretty people go there, but then I feel like it's more of a eccentric beauty, and it's more of like you own your beauty and you figured out how to like master that and how to bring that out, and
Right.
like you
Right.
know, like you know that you're that bitch, and like you don't
Yeah.
have to look like all these people to be that bitch.
Right.
Is like the type of people over
Yeah.
there.
But that's why I thought that was an interesting take. And not, there's so many TikToks that I see like, oh, what the beauty standard is in LA, what the beauty standard is in New York, and what the beauty standard is in Miami. There are three
Yeah.
very different beauty standards. So I'm like, damn, bro, like it's kind of true though. Like they're not,
Yeah,
from what
'cause
I've
that's
seen,
why,
the,
like,
the reasons that these people make
yeah,
are not
like
wrong.
here it's BBL on BBL on BBL.
BBL, the fatter the ass, the better.
And then like in LA, I feel like that's more like skinny girl, more of like
It's more
Barbie.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't want to use the word plastic, but it is
Plastic,
more,
no.
no, I don't want to use that word. Hold on. I want to, like, it's just like, you know, there is like I think it's more facial and body structure that pertains more over there. And I do agree with what you said for New York, that over there it's, you know, eccentric and showing off your beauty and showing off what looks good for you. And I think that's why those people say, like, listen, there's a lot of pretty people in New York, because those people work with what they have and they use it to their advantage.
And I also feel like because it also is kind of like, I mean, I wouldn't say of the world, but it is a very big fashion capital.
Yeah.
So
100%.
it's like, that's why. So it's like also all these models that, again, models nowadays aren't what models used to be, that all models used to be like straight blonde, long hair, like very thin, long. Now they're different. Like they're different. So I feel like all these different people that are like more looking how models do now are now going to New York instead of LA. That's why.
100%. But yeah, I thought it was an interesting take for sure on like the whole like beauty standard thing. And yeah, Miami, you gotta have a fat ass.
Yeah, basically.
You gotta have a fat ass,
flat stomach, fat ass.
yeah, flat stomach, fat ass, and keep your tits.
Bitties.
Nah, keep your tits like mid, like not too big. Don't have them big. But I think what men like is like tiny waist, fat ass, little boobies.
That's why.
I think that's the standard.
I feel like I don't know that many people that would prefer boobs over ass.
I know.
Which I get.
I don't know.
I think asses are nicer.
Asses are nicer, but at the end of the day, like, bro, I don't get it. I mean, I'm not a dude, but like, I don't understand. I don't get it. The whole thing. This is another topic, and I don't want to get into it because we'll talk for days and we'll not find an answer. But again, to each his own. I know there's some men out there who prefer the boobies, and I know there's some men out there who prefer the booty. Whatever you want to play with it. It's there, bro.
Just figure out what person you need.
Dude, when the clothes are off, just play with it. I don't know. I don't know. Just play around. See what you like. See what you don't like. I don't know. If you don't like it, just let it hang. I don't know.
I feel like we should.
Oh my God. This was
close off with that.
This was, hey, wisdom of the day. Okay? That was wisdom of the day. Enough. If you don't like it, let it hang and just play with it and see what you like. All right? There's no shame here. Figure it out. Okay? With all love. But this is the wrap up of episode 3, bro. This was an interesting one for sure. I didn't even know we were gonna get into this, but we did. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, whatever your little hearts desire. Once again, my name is Isabella.
And I'm Patty.
And this was She's Too Much. We'll see you on the next episode. Biatch.